Welcome back, everybody. We are here at ADE 2023. My name is Orly Gal, and I'm reporting to you for FMLA and 6am group. I am here with Nadia
Struiwigh. The hardest name ever.
I mean, you know, I just don't want to butcher it as bad. So we're here at ADE, and you played last night.
Yes.
How was that?
It was amazing. You know what is so great about ADE? That the whole day they're already there's a full program, right? So I had to open the room before blah blah, and people already dropped in quite quickly, and I just played a lot of bass stuff and jungle, and it was such a nice energy. I think people were really into a story, and I think that's also as a DJ as well, we need to try to educate or tell a story.
Yeah, but you weren't DJing last night, you were playing live.
I played a DJ set actually.
You played a DJ set last night?
Sunday I played live at Store, Speedy J's event. Yeah.
So how do you compare the events? What do you do? What was it more? I'm not going to say fun because I'm sure they're both different.
What is your favorite child? It's that thing.
Who's the stepchild?
Exactly.
Yeah, but what was the difference for you?
So the difference is with live performing, it's for me way more technical, and it's about creating the sound itself. So it's even though with DJing you can create, especially with the techniques these days, you can loop stuff so much, and you can also dismantle the whole production.
Right.
But with live, you create something from scratch, and it's super personal. It's your own style, your own flow, and the machines talk basically for me, and this is how much I love music gear.
How do you get into it?
Yeah, so my dad, it's a long story, but he's really a lot in electronics already when I was a child, and he came home with these green chips, and explained us how things work, and he did the LCD screens behind U2 and everything.
Oh wow.
So the technology, so we knew a lot about technology already, and then every time when I was in the plane I saw these lights and I couldn't hold, I saw buttons and things, and I was I think I'm just a nerd, and I think being a nerd is a thing, because my brain is wired differently than I notice a lot of other people. So then I started to communicate with these pieces of gear. I just went to a store, tried things out myself, because YouTube was not a big thing at that time,
right?
Which now is.
Right.
And then you start to realize that these machines are different characters, and they communicate with you, and they tell things in beats or emotions, or it's really interesting how this whole city operates.
Do you see a big difference from the shows that you play live than the shows that you play as a DJ with the crowd response?
Yeah, 100%. It's, even though sometimes you would say not, because it's in a club setting, it depends the vibe of the people.
Yeah.
But I see that if you play live, you can really get them along your technical rise, and they are also more appreciative for what you do in a way.
Okay.
And also if sometimes you just make a big F up, and they're oh, whatever, it's live.
Right. Well, DJing is also live, but
it's totally live. You're right.
I'm getting wrong.
No, I don't want to say DJ is not an art at all. I think it's a big art. I know so many great DJs, but I do believe with live there's just a different energy somehow. I can't explain that. It's and also live is a lot of times an hour long. DJ sets, especially in Berlin, they can be 4 hours long. So everything is pressed into a smaller time frame, So a lot of emotions.
So Berlin versus Amsterdam.
Polar opposites, in my opinion. I like them both though, because Berlin, as we know, has that raw edge. It's never stopped. There's Amsterdam as well. There's always something to do, but I do see there's a little bit more rawness also in their history and their culture. And Amsterdam is how I say always with my friends of mine, it's very yeah, I don't know, it's a different vibe and different styles in music.
And how does it feel to be able to be a part of 80, being that you are from this town and playing it? How surreal is that for you and your family and friends?
It's super surreal because in a way I just come back in my home country, what you say, right? So I know everything, I know how it works, and I get the vibe. But in Berlin I can sometimes just walk over on the streets and I really don't know anyone.
Right.
And here it's like, hey, hey, it's like,
right.
you know, but it feels good to be here, really. Like, it's still, I can feel it's my culture, you know, like you can't be different than your culture, it's in your system.
Right, you just gotta be like super surreal to step on that stage for the first time, playing in front of...
It's crazy. Like in Berlin, there's a lot of people I don't know when I'm playing.
Right.
And here is like...
it's a lot more pressure,
hey,
no? Do you feel a lot more pressure when there's people that you know in the crowd?
I guess so, a little bit, but it's also nice because I can feel the love. I can feel they're there to support, you know, like in that close way. Yeah.
Well, if you had to say something to people that are just coming into 80 for the first time, what would you say?
Don't feel overwhelmed. There's a lot to do and a lot to see. Check out the program before, see what you really want to get out of this.
Do a PDF. Make a PDF.
Make some Excel sheets. But yeah, you know, combine the nightlife with the workshops, because I think that's the interesting thing of AD, you know.
Yeah.
It's tech combined with having fun and just letting things loose and enjoy artists.
For sure. Well, thank you so much for taking the time talking to us. I really appreciate it. Are you done playing, or is there more shows?
More shows.
We'll have amazing shows. Hopefully we'll come and check them out.
Yeah, thank you.
Come to LA, please.
I would love that.
6 a.m. Are you listening? Thank you, guys.